listen to him.
Brings visual aids, baby. Visual aids. Read that again, please, brother.
Oh, sloppy.
That's all right. Sometimes you got to read the word of the Lord 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So it is the Lord's word. But there you go, brothers. Look, Satan. Who created it? Satan himself. Satan created Satan. Behold, Satan begat Satan.
2nd Ezra chapter 12, verse 28. For the sword of the one shall devour the other, but at the last shall he fall through the sword himself.
Shall he fall through the sword himself. That's right. So, like I said, this devil don't even realize the Most High gave him the instrument to destroy his own self. But he's standing in front of it all proud and shit. You got that one in Revelation?
Yep. Actually, it starts 16, but
yeah, wherever you feel the spirit.
Right.
Look at that. That's the scene from the movie Terminator 2. When that wall of fire came and burnt this bitch up. There it is right there. Then you got the mushroom cloud.
And if I can say this, after that it leaves radiation. The land is going to be shut down for years. Like, what's that land in Russia?
Chernobyl?
Yeah, Chernobyl. And that's just on a small scale. You know, America, the scripture says America will never be inhabited after it gets destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Because first and foremost, that's prophecy, you know what I'm saying? And second, look, it's going to be radiation in America. Forever and ever.
That's right.
Fukushima. They know about the radiation.
Well, them Japanese, they know about radiation.
and so do the western shores of California.
That's right.
See, that air is traveling from Japan over to California.
Oh yeah.
Good.
This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
You know what that's talking about? The nuclear missiles. That's what that's talking about. See, when John saw it, he didn't know that term nuclear missile. Right. He was watching an actual vision. So when he saw the missiles, he described it in the term that only he knows. Right. So he described it as horsemen.
The alignments.
All right?
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
And I heard the number of them, verse 17, and thus saw the horses in the vision.
And the horses in the vision, because that's what he saw, vision. Go on.
And them that sat on them.
And them that sat on them, go on.
Having breastplates of fire.
Yeah, breastplates of fire. What the missile is encased in, you know? That's the breastplate. And out of the missile comes fire. All right? It uses fire to propel it, and out of it comes fire. Go on.
Having breastplates of fire and of
Jason, go on.
And brimstone.
And brimstone, go on.
And the heads.
Go on.
And the heads.
And the heads of the missile, the nuclear warheads. Wow. Now you know sometimes the missile can explode and different parts of the heads go different places. They show you that when the missile jettisons and it breaks up into different pieces, which are the heads. A missile can have like multiple warheads on it.
That's right.
One missile with multiple warheads. That's right. So this is what John is talking about. Go ahead.
And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
Yeah, multiple warheads. Go ahead.
And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke.
And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke.
And brimstone.
And brimstone. Go on.
By these three was the third part of men killed.
The third part of man is talking about the so-called white man. That's right. Because you got three sets of people. You got the sons of the power, which is us, the Israelites, the sons of man, which is the other nations, and the sons of the wicked, which is the so-called white man. So you notice it says the third part of man was killed. That's the so-called white man.
That's right.
A lot of them going to die in the missiles. A lot of our people's going to die in the missiles. So you want to do something to survive them missiles.
That's right.
And this is your best bet, being in this truth. Go on, brother.
By these three was the third part of men killed.
Yeah.
By the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouth.
And you know, so many missiles are going to hit America that it's going to block out the sun, the ash and the smoke. So America's going to have what you call a nuclear winter. In other words, you ain't going to see the sun over here. Which means everything over here is going to freeze. Because if you don't see the sun, what happens? Stuff freezes.
It gets colder.
It gets colder, right.
Like on Pluto, like the sun, like I said, the sun is really far from Pluto. That's why it's a really cold planet.
A volcano, an eruption can kill you like that. It blocks out the sun and you can freeze to death just with a volcano eruption.
Bring that up. Yeah. So America's going to be 100% desert, brothers.
That's right.
It's going. First, you're going to have something called a nuclear winter. Then after that, after the fires finally die down, which is going to be a long time, then America is just going to be a desert. And you know why it's going to be a desert? The Lord is going to leave it that way so we can remember all the hell we caught here. It's going to be like a memorial.
Elder, when it says like a nuclear winter, isn't it like a black snow?
Yeah.
Wait, that's what it is, right? Like it snows, but it's like black.
It's black. Yeah. Matter of fact, they brought that out in that movie, Final Conflict. That's a good movie you brothers should see. It's called Final Conflict. They go into the missiles, and they said right after Hiroshima got hit with that atomic missile, it rained right afterwards. Black rain.
Black rain. Yep.
Straight up black. All right, like ink.
Nothing compared to nuclear.
So it's going to be terrible, man. It's going to be terrible. Go ahead.
Verse 19, the main point says, "For their power is in their mouth."
Yep, their mouth meaning their heads. There's their mouth right there. That's where their power lies. The power lies in the heads. Like I said, most of the missile is to propel it from one area to another. All right. As a matter of fact, Fat Man, that's one of the missiles that exploded over Hiroshima, I believe it was. You had Fat Man and Little Boy. Little Boy
Exactly.
was Nagasaki, and I believe Fat Man was over Hiroshima. And that missile was so powerful, it left permanent shadows on buildings.
Yep.
There was a shadow. Yeah, that's right. There was a shadow of a drain pipe. You know that huge faucet spigot, for lack of a better term, that you used to open the drain. There was a shadow left permanently on one of the buildings. Permanent shadow. That's power.
If I say this, in the documentary, they showed a man that was sitting down, and then, the shadow was stepping, like, that's all it left. All you could see was a shadow on the wall, but he just, just vanished, man.
Then you had a lot of people that 2 miles from ground zero received radiation burns. 2 miles away from ground zero.
Glass.
There's a watch that stopped exactly when the bomb exploded. If you go to Time and Life magazine, they got a watch from 1941, whatever what was it, 1944? No, 1941 was it? No, I'm sorry, 1945. 1945.
Right after
1945. They got a watch, and the watch actually stopped the very same time the bomb went off. 8:15 in the morning. The watch just stopped. So when the missiles are on their way, people that are trying to get away, all of a sudden their cars are going to stop. They showed you that in that movie The Day After. People were trying to get away, right? And their cars just stopped. They weren't going nowhere.
War of the Worlds, they couldn't use it. When War of the Worlds, when Tom Cruise tried to get away, the car wouldn't start because the electronics. The solenoid was messed up. EMP, because of the electromagnetic pulse, whatever.
Yeah, because those bombs, they suck up all the energy to bring that mass explosion.
Satan.
And then you're going to have some certain, in the movie The Final Conflict, they brought out the fact that if a nuclear missile explode over New York, all these buildings that are made out of glass, those buildings, the glass is going to be flying down the street. Big panes of glass. So can you imagine a missile about to explode, the glass explodes and pieces of glass flying down the street? It'll cut people's head off. cut him in half. So he's going, oh my goodness. Like I say, you got these people, they're walking around all cool. All, yeah, okay. See how cool they are in that day.
Revelations 9:19, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents.
Yeah, the reason why John said that, because when he saw the missile, the fire, the trail of fire was like a serpent. It was squirming like a serpent. Because the missile was flying and he saw the fire at the back of it. He actually saw the missiles.
That's right.
John, on the island of Patmos. So you gonna tell me it ain't gonna happen? John saw it. He was writing what he was looking at, man.
That's right, man. That's right. Right what you see.
Go ahead, brother. And the Lord just gave us the spirit to interpret it.
That's right.
That's all.
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother.
And had heads.
And had heads, the warheads. You have a term called warheads.
Right.
Nuclear warheads. Go on.
And with them, they do hurt.
They do hurt. So the Most High want to bring hurt to certain people, man. You want to hurt them. Like the nigga say in the street, yo, son, I'm gonna hurt you, son. Right? The Most High want to hurt certain people.
Put the paws on you. Lord gonna put his paws on these people, man. With a pride, man.
Oh, Malachi 4:5, that's where you going? Yeah, bring that up. Malachi 4:5.
Okay. You want to start the top 4 on 1?
Yeah, start there. Okay.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And
you hear that? The day cometh that shall burn as an oven. What time is it?
It's a little after 8.
Oh, okay. So we probably break up 8:30. Go ahead, bro.
And the proud, yeah. And
what time is it? Oh, so we'll break up at 9.
And all that do wickedly.
I'll start from the top.
Okay. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah, they're gonna burn up.
And the day
all that do wickedly. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
There you go. Damn, so that's cold, man. In other words, nothing ain't gonna be left after these missiles. It tells you that in the book of Joel. It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and after them, a desolate wilderness. Meaning after the missiles pass through, nothing is left. Go ahead, brother.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Yep.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
That's right. That's right, brother. Read that part again. Read that part again.
And ye shall tread down the wicked. Oh,
all these niggas that up to no good, up to mischief, man. Lord, they're gonna die in the missiles, man. You know? Right before they die, they're gonna remember us too. The Lord gonna put it in their mind why they died.
Yep.
They're gonna see us, then they're gonna die.
The Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves to the stall.
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shai coming back with healing in his wings. You know what that means? That means them chariots. That's how we're gonna get out of here, man. Those of us that are allotted to be saved, we're gonna get out of here through something called them so-called UFOs, chariots. Because at the same time the missiles are coming, them chariots are going to be taking up the elect, getting them the hell out of here.
I did.